Well, g'day everyone, I'm Wes Leake from Understanding You. So today is the second of our Facebook Live videos where we're talking about the life languages and the different life languages. So yesterday I went through a bit of an introduction to that. Today we're going to tackle one of the first life languages, which is a mover language, which is movers. So let me quickly get in, just in these videos, just to explain to you. I'm going to give you a short overview of the particular language. It's not in detail, and I want to remind you right from the start that it's not the problem that's the problem. And my problem is that this keeps falling down on me. It's not the problem that's the problem, it's the way we communicate about the problem that's the problem. So the whole idea behind life languages is it's a communication tool. It's designed to help you understand how you communicate, how you're designed, how your God-given design, so that when you understand who you are, it helps you to communicate better with others and helps you to communicate the problem better with others. So let's talk about movers today. So movers, their major characteristics are they're innovative, they're forceful, and they like to maintain standards. So the icon for a mover, which I'll put below the video, is a hand holding a hammer. So it's a kinetic, or it's a very action orientated. So movers are action people. They can't not do anything. So movers tend to be direct and hard hitting, like a hammer. So the primary color of them is fire engine red, and it represents energy and determination and power, strength, action, boldness, assertiveness, excitement, and leadership. It's also very passionate. You know, red's a very passionate color, and the mover language is a language of great passion. Very passionate people. Their passion comes from the strength of their personality. So whether a mover is demonstrating proactive or reactive behavior, their passion, their power, their strength of their personality will be as apparent as the color red. So for some people that's good, but actually the reality is that movers only relate well to about 7% of the population. So the flag and the staff on the mover represents setting the standard. So movers are known as standard bearers. Wherever they go, they desire to raise the standards of behavior or performance. Movers tend to see things as very black and white. They're very black and white people, good or bad, or right or wrong. And by their very nature, they call others to stop living in shades of grey and move up to a higher standard. So the light bulb on the flag is a symbol of ideas, and movers are very much ideas people. They seem to have an idea every minute. They have new and creative ideas, as well as fresh and new way of doing old things. So they can really get out there and bring quite significant change. So they have a key role to play, movers. So the bugle symbolizes the movers are usually they're leading the charge. Their movers are pioneers and innovators, and they tend to jump right into things. But you've got to be careful that maybe sometimes they jump into things when they don't really think about that. So the mover name on the banner is as though it's in motion. That is how movers are most of the time, constant motion. They're making things happen. The mover name is also written in the shape like a roller coaster, going up and down. And the life of a mover goes through some ups and downs on their way to success, but it'd be seldom boring. So when we started introducing the various life languages to you, the key thing is you go through the filter to meet the need, to ignite the passion, and to validate their character. So the filter for movers, so this is the way they receive information through it. So it's their question. So when you're talking to a mover, this is what's going through their mind. What's your motive? And do your words line up with your actions? So they want to see that you're doing what you said you're going to do. And if you're not doing that, well, they could really just wipe you off. And I mean, they will wipe you off. Having been on the end of a couple of movers, I've seen that happen. So their need is for action and congruency. So movers need you to respond through action, and your actions must line up for your words. So they're wanting to see that you're going to do what you said that you're going to do. And if you don't do what you said you're going to do, yeah, that could cause some problems. So their passion is to change. So movers are gifted with the ability to change and rearrange and refine things. Their key character strength is courage, and this is really strong, because courage is defined as bravery and a quality of mind and spirit that enables a person to face difficulty, danger, pain, idiocy without fear, or their fear under control, or with their fear under control. So like a lot of movers head up organizations, you know, they're moving forward, but you know, one of the other things with them is, you know, they're protective and intuitive, they're discerning, they're passionate, they tend to have strong personalities, strong opinions, strong passions. They tend to make things happen, but they tell it like it is, and they're not afraid of changes or challenges. And when angry, usually express it like they can get very angry. If in a healthy way, but if very unhealthy, if they don't express their anger in a healthy way, it can actually be quite abusive. So they're both proactive and reactive. They get over things quickly. They're results orientated. They're usually honest, although I've seen some things with that sometimes I'm wondering whether they're honest in the way they think they're being honest. They're forward thinking. They make fast decisions. They're dramatic. They're verbally persuasive, and I've seen that. They have creative ideas and are honest and pioneering. So the symbol for them is a wild Mustang. So these animals are quick, intelligent, sure-footed, courageous, risk-takers, resilient, somewhat untamable, and unpredictable. So their essential trait is what a mover needs for success is maintenance. Movers are fast-paced pioneers and innovators, but they need to maintain projects and complete daily activities. And I think this is one of the things is, like, they've moved on, and if you're trying to have followers follow you and you're moving on and you're not communicating with them effectively, what's doing, you can lose them. So movers can build large organizations if they actually come to grips with how to communicate and what that looks like. And if they don't, let me tell you, people will leave them in droves, and they will leave you in droves unless you can build that. But the success they're great movers, are great starters, but they need to be finishers. They need to pay attention to detail, and they need to finish what they start. And unless they have that habit, it won't fail. We'll talk about distress flares in more detail, but you know a mover is in distress when they start attacking, demanding, and attacking. Yeah, we'll go into, I'm not going to tell you too much about that. So there you go, movers. So how do you know what life languages you are? We'll go to understandingyou.com.au and you can go through and complete the profile. You will find the profiles. Even actually, if you have a look at understandingyou.com.au, there's sample profiles there, and I'll put a link to that as well. So there we go. Our first life language is movers. So I hope it'll be interesting to know, are you a mover? If you think you are, you can make some comments below. Well, thank you for listening to these short Facebook Lives. Tomorrow we'll look at another life language, and I look forward to seeing you in our communications class, which is coming up again soon. God bless. Bye.